What's up, YouTube? My name's Matt. You're watching JM Simulations. Today we got a fun thing planned for you. We got the Posky 777 300. We're gonna be doing a freeware video today, which we don't usually do. I decided that it would be a fun. Sorry for this annoying sound. I decided to do this because I figured it would be fun to do. To just put it in a new light, to put the game in a new light, because I know we don't really do freeware. And I think it's important that we include it because it's a very huge part of the community, and a lot of people can't really afford the add-ons, and it's not really, add-ons are not, a cheap thing, and so it's really good to, get different types of aircraft out there that people, oopsies, I have to take that out now. People may not really be able to see in the normal flight simulation experience. So we just want to bring this out here so we can apply to more people. Today we're at Tampa Kai Tak with the Posky 777. Let's take those landing lights off. They're ugly. Yeah, we're just sitting here at the gate, windmilling. Just gonna take a quick look around the aircraft. Let's just show you that aesthetically it's beautiful, and also it's a huge plane. You can see, stacked up next to these 747s. It looks just about the same size, if not, a little bigger. I don't know if that's, real size. For some reason, I guess these are modeled a little bit smaller than usual. But it's a huge aircraft. It's long. It's very long. It's got a huge wingspan. It's fast. It's got a very long range. Much like the the range of this aircraft is very much like the A340-500. Both of those can travel very far. Here we're going to show you the the very annoying about this aircraft is that really it's not huge. It doesn't have an FMC, in the sense that we're used to. It doesn't have like a a functioning FMC. It has there's many other ways that you could do a flight plan in this aircraft. You could do a flight router or a flight plotter, and then download the flight plan and load it into this plane because it has that functionality. You can also plot it from inside with this little GPS, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. I'm just going to start the engines here, and they're a little loud. I'm going to turn it down. I have a sound set on this aircraft. It takes a while for it to for you to get it configured the way you want it to, and I like the way it's configured now for me. I'm going to be flying this aircraft a lot now. I was previously for my VA, virtual airline, which I've been flying with about a year now, I think. I will be. I was in the 777 program, and I really didn't like the 777 because there was no VC, and I'm a really huge VC flyer. And the way I have this set up now, and I forgot to put fuel in it once again, so I will be right back. Alright, we're back, and now we finally have fuel so we can start these huge gas-guzzling engines. But like I was saying, this aircraft does not really have a huge functioning FMC. I think that's what I don't really remember what I was actually exactly talking about. Setting that to RTO now. What was I talking about exactly? Now we got EGT rising and N2 rising. Oh, I was in the VA, right? So what I plan on doing is I plan on doing a VA, putting my VA in the thing. I still fly for it, but I really didn't like the 777 because the 777 models that we had available, were not really nice. And when doing this, I found this, and I really plan on flying it more. But when getting this aircraft, it takes about an hour and a half to set up to your configurations. I have a sound set on it. I have a this VC is not from Posky. Got a new VC, different gauges. I think I had the NGX gauges, or very similar ones, installed. And yeah, so basically I'm going to show you the functionality of this. You can do direct in different things. You can do direct. You could do flight plans with the waypoints and such. But I'll show you just the direct. So say we were going to go to we're going to Paris, right? So we'll go back up here. We'll go L. Actually, it's the other way. It'd be faster. see if I can. Oh, I can scroll. How fantastic! That's really not good because I can't see. All right, let's just do that again. All right, L F P. L F P and then G. Now we can hit the oopsies. I took it off. Anyway, you see what I'm saying though. I'm not gonna do that again. As you can see, you know, I'll just do it as I'm talking actually. So this, you know, this has the ability to do this. You can, you know, this aircraft, you could do like this, and you can also, in my VA, we have a flight plotter in which you can get your route flight plotted in there and just download it and put it directly into FSX, and by doing that, that allows you to load it up into here. And this, since this runs off the GPS in the game, you can use it like that, which, you know, instead of, now I'm going to press enter here and whatever, activate, and you can see that we're 5,185 nautical miles away on the other side of the world, and it'll take, you know, whatever, and, you know, you can do it like that. But also you could load it into the game, and if you load it into the game, it's like PMDG and stuff, you won't actually get it in the aircraft, but for this you will. So you'll actually get your waypoints up on here, which is a very helpful thing. And you know, it has nav and functioning nav, and you know what, you know, headings and stuff like that. So now that we're all started and ready to go, I'm gonna let you guys listen to the engines, just on this taxi out to the runway, which is gonna be a short taxi out just right there, just so you can hear the sound set that I have on here. And so I'm gonna turn up the volume now. Like I was saying before, very big aircraft. Might have overshot a little bit there. Had a little bit too much power. But anyway, you get the gist. This, you know, this aircraft is very hard to set up. So like I said, you know, it's a little bit difficult. And today we have a different weather theme. We have a little bit of snowy, just to show like the performance of the plane, and how it really performs really well. And I think it's nice to get a little bit of differentiation as far as the weather themes. I think it looks nice with the weather theme, and I think it'll add a nice effect when coming in for landing and such. But anyway, back to the aircraft and setup. I plan on doing a depending on how much views and stuff this gets. If people really want my config, and you know, I understand that there's probably going to be a few people that want it. If there's even one person that wants it, so if one person wants to have my thing, I will upload it to Mediafire, so you guys can directly download it from there. And get this way this is set up, because it did take me about an hour and a half to set up. So if even one of you, if one of you and you really want it, if you just comment on here, I will upload it to Mediafire within an hour or so, and you'll have that up for you. Just because this is, you know, it'll shave off an hour and a half of time for you to do it. You know, messing with config files, messing with, you know, things to get these settings just perfect. You know, you can see, you know, looking beautiful as always. 777 is a very beautiful aircraft. You can turn the volume back down now. It's a very beautiful aircraft. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit, you know, Posky didn't make it that easy to set up. You know, like I said, I have the Trent sounds on here. I have the different panel. I have a different gauges. So everything pretty much is not. This is not really the base package. This is not really what you're gonna get when you go into it. You're not going to get this when you're going into the Posky and you just get a regular 777. So if you want this particular one and all set up and whatnot, I will, you know, put it on Mediafire if you guys want it, and I'll just put it in a zip folder or something, and you guys will just be able to get it. So let me know if you want that, and you know, if you really want that and somebody's already commented, look in the description and it'll probably already be there. Because if even one person comments saying I want it, then I plan on doing that. So I'm just going to take off here. We're just going to do a pattern around this airport just because it's a different approach. We're just going to fly it over the water and come and talk a little bit about this aircraft and the real world aircraft. As you can see, it's a very fast acceleration. It's got a lot of power behind it. Let's see if we can turn on the wipers in this plane. Ooh, can we? Aw, dang it. Whatever. See our winds. 197. So we got a little bit of a crosswind. Right crosswind, that is. So we're going to be... You need a little bit right rudder. Now we were above our rotation speed. I didn't even notice that. Now we're going to rotate. Like the way the snow looks. Looks nice, I think. Let me know what you think about. Let me know what you think about the weather themes. I'll just give you a shot now of the, you know, the pulling out. Looks beautiful. Let me know what you think about the weather, and you know whether I should change. Look at that pun. If you think I should keep this, you know, let me know what you think. If you want to, you know, see different ones every time, you can maybe vote in the comments or things such as that. You say, okay, I want to see rain, I want to see snow. Just see how my my computer performs with certain planes in different situations. So just, you know, let me know if you like this. If you like seeing you know, the plane in if you like seeing the plane with this. What am I saying? If you like seeing the plane with the you know, with these weather themes, just let me know. And we're gonna have to take the GPS now, just so we can see how close we are to the airport, because we don't want to venture too far, especially because you know, we're not going to be having a we're going to be above the clouds, just so we can get out of the snow, and then we'll venture back down to get in there. It's a very long range aircraft. You know, it's very far flying. It's fast too. For some reason, our airspeed's showing 0. Wonder why that is. Maybe that's a malfunction in the gauge, and I guess, I don't know, maybe that's a genuine malfunction. I don't know if this supports I don't know if this actually supports like real failures, so I don't know if that's a failure. It's just something that's just not really working right now. I hope that starts working. Let me see if I can pause it and get that started again. No, maybe it's actually a genuine failure, and we'll just have to land it without that. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, very fun. It's a very fun aircraft to fly. I plan on flying it a lot. I really do. I plan on going, doing multiple long haul routes. Like I said, doing it like how I said, which you know, like I said, I'm gonna be putting my VA in the description, just to, you know, be able to say, yo, this is what I fly for. It's Air France Virtual Airlines, www.afva.net. You can go there, sign up, take a test, and it'll put you in a program where you're fit. Right now, I'm a co-pilot in the 747-4. I'm a first officer in the 747-400 program. Find the 747-400. I like it a lot. Yeah, currently got about 135 hours. Not that much in the VA. We got a lot of people with a lot of experience there. A lot of people that can help you out with things. And you know, just, yeah, maybe it's because I didn't put my the pitot heat on. Let's see if we can find the pitot heat up here. As you can see, look at this. This is a throwback. It looks very much, actually, you know, this looks very much like the level D panel. Turn the de-ice on because it's it is quite cold up here, I'd imagine. Oh, that's the only 2 views we get. Because this is an older plane. Oh, let's turn these anti-dice off, or on rather. Because this is like an you know, not very detailed virtual cockpit. You're gonna you know, just, I don't know, just different you know, things that aren't gonna be super detailed. Obviously the outside is very detailed, like I was saying before. Outside, very detailed, very nice, as you can see. It's visually very appealing. But where this plane lacks is really in the virtual cockpit. That's really what sets it away from, apart from like PMDG, and why it's not really that amazingly popular. I know Posky is very popular in the community, but it doesn't really, you know, manage to do that well because it doesn't really have a huge cockpit. You know, I don't know. It's not really good in the cockpit. You know, no FMC, no EFB, nothing really that can increase the functionality and the realism. But it does have use. You know, it is the best, you know, freeware. I would say it's the best freeware 777 out there. You're not going to be able to get a better 777 that costs no money. And that's really what I'm trying to get at here. I'm using this not because, you know, not because it's the best 777, but because it costs no money, and it's a good aircraft at that. For costing no money, it's quite a good aircraft. And I definitely think you should think about getting it. And should definitely consider just getting, even, you know, obviously if you have the 777 from PMDG, why would you? But otherwise, if you don't have it, and you're looking for a 777 and not spending any money on it, I definitely recommend this aircraft. It's a very good model. If you download my config, which I will most likely be putting up if people get enough, if I get enough people wanting it, like I said, if a lot of people want that, it'll be up within 35 minutes about, and then everybody else can just reap the benefits of that. I'm not going to put it up right away because if nobody wants it, then it'll waste an hour of my life putting that up. But now we're going to start adding our flaps and just slowing us down a little bit. As you can see, it looks like we're going very slow. Because it's such a huge aircraft, it tends to do that. Tends to look like going very slow. And as we get down to lower speeds, like approach speeds, and still showing 0 on the knots. But regardless, we're still going to land this puppy. And we'll treat it like it's a real thing, like it's a real problem. And most likely it would be like a pedo 2 problem. But we'll just use the visuals to help us. And down at these lower approach speeds, it really acts like a heavy aircraft. It's about max weight, max allowable is about 660,000 pounds. So it's pretty heavy. Just 400,000 pounds off of the massive A380, but nonetheless a very heavy plane. It acts as such when in the air. When slowing down at these approach speeds, it's very slow, sluggish, all the above. It acts like this just because it's a very, very heavy machine. It's a very, very advanced heavy machine at that. It's so heavy. During descents. Sorry about that annoying sound. During descents, you actually need power to not stall because it's so heavy that even during descents, you need power just to keep it in the air. I'm going to start turning more sharply in here now. We're going to line up quite nicely with the runway. I'm just going to cut all power out now because we're pretty high. Got a nice sync rate coming out.
Sync rate.
2,000. As you can see, we're a little bit highly approached.
Pull up.
But we'll be fine. I'm just going to
pull up.
Add a little bit power now just to compensate for that
pull up.
Massive sync rate there. It's going to be a little, it's a little bit harder because, as you can see, we're definitely crabbing into the wind because there's a little bit of a crosswind. So this is definitely what's cool about this as well, is that doing different weather themes. There's touchdown. It'll be able to show different skills as a pilot. How I just did a crosswind landing. I think it was about 5 to 10 knots from the 195 degrees. So we had quite a bit of a right crosswind there, and we had to adjust the plane and crab the plane, which is called it's called crabbing. So you actually point in the direction of the wind, and it makes you go straight. But we had to crab. That was weird. And when we crab, it allows us to go in a straight line at the point. And that really demonstrated a crosswind landing at Kai Tak, and how you correctly adjust for crosswinds and such. So I think this this whole weather idea, it really in the early days of our channel, it really displays a different like type of thing that we can add to the channel to just improve it, because it's really what we're about here at JNF Simulations. We really want to improve the channel to have you guys get the most benefit of it. And that's the only reason we're here, so you guys can benefit. And that's what we want. So if you guys want to see this more, so you see like I can do specific crosswind videos where I can put just put a 20-knot crosswind on there and no weather effects, and show you how you battle those crosswinds and how you you use them to your advantage. Stuff like that. That's all stuff that I'm willing to do. Just any videos that you guys want to see, really. It's all we want to do is we want to let you guys see what you want to see. So put a little bit of power in here just to get us down this long thing. The something about this aircraft is that if you don't put power in it, it will stop because it's so heavy. It's not an aircraft that'll just stay there idle and go, very much like the 707 that I reviewed yesterday. As you can see, I just put power all the way down. You can see as our ground speed will start to decrease here in about a few seconds now. As we lost our momentum, we're gonna really start slowing down here. You really need to power through turns because as you see in this turn, you need quite a bit of power to get through them. You add it while going into the turn, not really before, because it'll might cause you to flip. And it's a very slow, very heavy plane, so you need to be careful on turns and such. But like I said, just if you guys really want to see, if you guys really want the thing up on MediaFire so you can download this, if you want it so you can download it so that you can, you know, really save an hour and a half of your life and when getting this aircraft, because I'm sure a lot of you will get this aircraft after seeing this video, because it's a very fantastic aircraft and you should get it. It's well worth it. But like I said, if you're thinking about getting it, just give me a comment, not give me a comment, but shoot us a comment in the description, or not in the description, sorry, just shoot us a comment and we'll get on that right away. It'll be up in about 45 minutes. You know, depending on how soon I see the comment. So I could be up in 25 minutes. So depending on how fast I see it, you know, you get a notification, and I will, as soon as I get that up to you, I will just give you a comment back. I'll reply to you, and you should see that. And then I'll put it in the description also, and I'll link it in that comment to you. So if you really want to see this and you're watching this video, just as soon as you can, it's depending on when you want it, and you know, if you want it now or later, whenever, just say, you know, give me a comment. Hey Matt, can you you know, just you're watching, it's personal, no big deal. Just say, Matt, can you get that link on MediaFire? Because we really want to build a community here. We're not here to you know, just get a subscriber base and make money. We really want to build a community, and we want to be, you know, we want to know all our viewers. If you like our videos and you've been watching, you're subscribed, you know, just talk to us. We really want to see what you guys are, you know, what's going on with you guys, because you're the only reason we're here right now. So we're just gonna watch as we come into the gate and really admire just the beauty of this plane. It's a shame that it lacks inside the cockpit, because outside of the cockpit it's just phenomenal. It's just phenomenally beautiful. And I just think it's just it's just amazing. That, you know, then, you know, like I don't know, maybe this version has a you know, maybe there is an FMC. I don't really know. You know, because they were made originally to use this. Let's see. ECAS. Got a door thing there. Let's see what that was. Got shift 7 is the ECAS. Alright, we got that. Shift panel. Let's look at that again. GPS, yeah, so you only have the GPS, and I can really show you, you know, there's definitely ways you can do this. There's definitely very, very easy ways that you can set this up and get a flight plan in here. Like I said, a link to the VA in the description. You should check out my VA. It's an awesome VA, and I love it. And it's a great virtual airline with a lot of benefits, and it really shows, it helps you become a better pilot, and it shows you where you really should be. It's not like other virtual airlines where it's all based on hours. It's based on your skills. So if you're really, you know, if you're a 777 captain, and you have the knowledge of one, you're going to be flying the 777 in my virtual airline. You're not going to be flying it starting out in the ERJ. That's something that's very unique about my plane, about my virtual airline, that people really like. You're going to be on the thing that you deserve. And that's really something that attracted me to it in the first place, because I realized, you know, if I take this test and I score high on it, they're going to know that I've been flying for years and I know how to fly this aircraft. And I immediately got bumped up to the 737 program and I skipped the ERJ program, which is phenomenal, because obviously I did not want to do that. At the time, I didn't know half of what I know now, and it's all thanks to the virtual airline. Those guys over at AFVA.net, they're fantastic. Go check them out. There's also DVA.net, which is Delta Virtual Airlines, or .org, I think it is actually, but it's just a sister airline. So we have two airlines that you can choose, either or, wherever you like flying in the most. And especially at VATSIM, if you want to fly, if you really fly a lot of VATSIM, you should probably play do DVA, so that you can actually fly in your own country and understand what they're saying. It's a little bit hard to fly VATSIM in a different country. I've tried it. It's difficult. Yeah, just like, you know, just comment, rate, subscribe, you know, do the usual things. We appreciate you guys that have been doing that. And that's really what's keeping the channel going and keeping us growing and such, and we really appreciate everybody that's been doing that. And if you haven't already, you should do it, because you're coming out with new videos very frequently. You come up with videos very, very frequently, and they're really, you know, they're just quality videos in which we share our love for and passion for simulation. So, like I said, if you haven't already, just subscribe. You know, comment if you want that. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be putting the thing of links to the virtual airline, and if you guys want it, the links to the MediaFire download for this configuration. And that's all for me. So I hope you enjoyed, and stay cool, guys.